Welcome back to the Spaced Out Podcast, the only podcast by Axtronautl.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Episode 4, I believe.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
No, it's not.
We're already on episode 4, man.
That's actually really, really slow.
Yeah, we're going slow. It's alright, though.
No. We're not mainly for podcasts.
But we will be. We're gonna be a podcast-only channel.
Oh.
No, we'll just. I think we'll just probably make this like a weekly thing at least. Maybe.
We try to.
Because it's fun. It's fun to record and it's low effort.
Yeah, really low effort.
It's nice to communicate with the viewers like it.
Yeah.
And it makes so much money, you know. It doesn't.
No, it really doesn't.
It's just fun.
It's just
fun. For fun.
It's fun, low effort stuff.
I'm going to tell you about recent happenings on the channel, stuff going on in our lives, stuff happening on the internet, just whatever, you know. And today, from the top, we want to talk about immediately something very awesome that happened to us.
It's honestly, yeah, we just want to get this right out of the way.
So, for those of you who don't know, we released a series of videos on FNAF where we played Five Nights at Freddy's 4, but with 2 players. So, you know, one player gets the controls and gets to look at the monitor, and the other player gets a set of headphones and looks away. Yeah. You know, you have to try and communicate and play like that. And it was kind of cool. People liked it, thought it was an original idea. And then a couple weeks ago,
very recently,
somebody released a video where they beat FNAF 4 without any audio at all.
Just none whatsoever.
What was that person's name again?
I'd actually here. Chicken Ninja 42.
Yeah, Chicken Ninja 42 made a FNAF soundless challenge. That was quickly brought to our attention because we started getting a flurry of comments of really, really nice comments. Everybody reminding us how stupid our video was because somebody did a challenge, quote unquote, harder than our own.
And better. Much better.
So thank you guys so much for these beautiful comments.
Yeah, they're all great.
Would
you like to read off a few? Just
you know, it's just like one guy beat FNAF 4 without sounds completely. Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
But why post it? And there's nothing quite so beautiful like waking up in the morning, checking on the channel, seeing how it's doing, and seeing that Roblox Gaming 399 posted, "This is sad. I've seen somebody do it without sound." You know, it just really gives me a positive feeling, you know? It makes me feel good. that everybody constantly reminds us that our challenge was pointless. I can't remember. There was a comment somewhere where they literally were like, this was a pointless challenge because somebody had already did it. Exactly. Somebody legitimately said that. No, it was
literally, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if they deleted their comment. I haven't been able to find it, but it's like, thanks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Appreciate it. So, you know, thanks.
I don't know. I'm always in the mindset of, like, I don't really comment on a lot of YouTube videos, like, especially if it isn't necessary. One of the first things I do, if I see something that's, like, misinformed or weird or, like, kind of, like, you don't know if the person knows, I'll, like, scroll down first and be like, has someone already commented this?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be repetitive. I really don't want to just keep saying the same thing over and over and filling their comment section with the same thing over and over again. So, I don't know. I've always been in that mentality when commenting.
Yeah.
It's good to kind of hammer in your point, guys, and make sure that we know. So, that was cool.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. It's so cool.
I don't know where the other ones were.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I went back too far.
For a while,
yeah.
Like, this isn't like a recent thing either. This is like...
But thanks, guys. Appreciate it. And no hate to Chicken Ninja. That guy seemed legit, and the challenge seemed cool and all. But But one thing I'd like to add is that their challenge seemed more like RNG based and like hoping to get through, where ours was somewhat more skill based.
We were trying to, yeah, like.
Where we weren't using any special tactics. I think we maybe once used the switch, pause, unpause challenge or thing, where like if you pause the game, it'll reset the locations. We did that, I think, once maybe in one of the earlier episodes, but not the nightmare one.
No.
In the nightmare one, we did it legit.
Yeah, and we wanted to do it as cleanly and precisely and good as possible.
That's why we put 5 hours into attempts, which each attempt is like, I don't know, what, 10 minutes, 6 minutes? It's somewhere around there. Like each hour is like
if they're even kept in.
Around like a minute or so. And there was a whole session of like an hour or two of attempts that completely got axed just because there was no progress made. We were like starting to regress and like getting killed at 2 a.m. just because we were getting frustrated
and impatient. Yeah, it was not fun.
And like we had promised to have a nightmare challenge out as soon as possible, and we kept trying to.
We had to push it back.
We had to push it back.
You already know this
once or twice, just because we couldn't beat him.
Yeah. And
then we didn't want to push it back again and like upset everybody or disappoint anyone, so we just.
Yeah, we just
like
threw it out.
The night before, kept trying harder and harder and harder, and the closest we got was like, I think half a minute away from beating it.
About, yeah.
Which is sad. We were just like,
hats and left.
Yeah, like, never to touch it again. Everybody keeps telling us to keep doing more. I don't know. I don't see the point.
Well, I mean, we could always do 3-player, as a lot of comments have said.
For some reason, yeah, everybody keeps commenting, do 3-player, do 4-player, do 5-player, do 6-player. And it doesn't have any magic to it when it's like, oh, one player gets to make the decisions and like they have the controller. One player can see and one player can hear. Where it's like, it doesn't have the same communicative challenge to it. Mm-hmm. It just feels like added pointless.
No, you're basically
pointless stuff, yeah.
Overcooked, but in FNAF.
Yeah.
Like where you're just lots of communication between lots of different people. Like it doesn't add interest really.
No.
It just makes it more messy and
when you get more detail out of the audio, so adding a separate player for video doesn't really help that much. Mm-hmm. No. When you could definitely just do it without video entirely.
Yeah. I mean, roughly.
Yeah. So it's just it's a little goofy, yeah.
Yeah, it was just something kind of funny that we've been noticing with the comments though.
And then for the last time, if you want to know how to do it, all you gotta do is just get like a set of headphones, hook them up to your Xbox or your computer, whatever you're using, and give the second player the headphones, and then just have them like look away from the stuff, and that's all you gotta do. And then the video player already can see it and already has the controls. Yep. That's all you gotta do. Everybody keeps asking us, how do you do it? It's no mod, it's no special anything. No hacks, all you do is just put on headphones. Yeah. It's fine that everybody wants to know how to do it, but it's a little irritating when we try and help you and we have like a pinned comment on every video telling you how to do it, and everybody's like, how do you do it? Like, we literally have pinned comments that tell you how to do it, guys.
Yeah. I don't know if it's on all of them, but it's on
it's on all of them.
Oh, okay, it is on. Okay.
Like, when I started to see on the other one that people were starting to post it there too, I just copied and pasted it.
Oh, okay. That's
essentially. Right. It's like, how do you do this? Yeah.
Yep. And
yeah,
so go to the top comment if you ever need a refresher or whatever.
Yeah.
There are places where you can find the answer.
We just have it pinned. It says it how to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Really simple. How does the blind player hear the deaf player? Aren't they in the same room as the deaf player? What?
They're not actually deaf. Okay, so
the
person just
we
doesn't
call
have
it
game audio.
Yeah, they just don't have game audio.
Sorry, I can see where that's confusing.
Yeah. And like if you're in different rooms or like, trying to do it online, you just have like a mic or whatever. They're not actually deaf, we just call it that just because it's kind of an easy way to...
It'd be pretty hard if you were to do it online, but I guess you would just have to somehow mute the audio for only yourself and
Yeah.
let your friend only. But I think with latency and stuff like that, you're making the challenge way, way hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of like pointless
Because the
doing
nice part
online.
about the in-person is there's no latency, there's no nothing. It's pretty instant, and you kind of need to be quick and instant about it.
And we already had like communication latency issues just trying to communicate to each other as quick as possible.
Yeah, so
Adding in an extra Discord delay is kind of
I guess that would be more
painful.
of a challenge, but
that would be. We beat FNAF 4 2-player with Discord delay.
But yeah, besides that, just a fun thing we wanted to.
Just wanted to highlight that. And now we won't be talking about FNAF 4 anymore.
Yeah.
The series is dead. It's buried. You know, maybe unless we get like crazy like 50k likes on one of the videos or something like that.
Yeah.
We won't probably record anything else just because we don't want to. Because it was hard. We spent like 5 hours. It was a lot of work.
And didn't get a lot of results.
Yeah. And I feel like it's going to be about as pointless to do like the 2020 or whatever. So the series is dead and we buried it. So no more. So moving on from that, just going to...
what's in the future of our channel.
And the now. I'd just like to highlight that we did have a brief break because again we've been like in constant moving living situations, so trying to keep up with the channel is a lot harder because we're not doing this full time at the moment.
No.
We haven't gotten far enough or really getting enough to really make it a full time thing. You know, we still trying to deal with living stuff and jobs and just like normal life stuff, so it's kind of hard to keep up with it, but we're trying to. And now that things are like situated a little bit better, we're gonna try and at least do weekly uploads if we can.
Yeah.
We probably won't do the Monday Thursday regular schedule anymore. We'll just kind of upload probably randomly on weekdays spastically. So that's a little less consistent, but they'll still always be at 10 a.m. Pacific time every day. So keep your eyes peeled. I guess it gives you more of a reason to turn on notifications for our videos.
Because they'll be a lot more spastic and weird spacing, probably.
Yeah. But while not being full time, it's kind of hard to keep them consistent.
Mm-hmm.
This will be like sometimes where we'll do a big session and get a ton recorded. And then there's, of course, going to be some times where we just can't get something to work out, you know. And that's okay. Everybody seems to be chill about that.
Yeah. So thank you for understanding and still continuing to support us and stay subscribed and keep watching what little content we've posted so far.
Yeah. And, if you ever want, you can head over to the Discord server. Links are in, like, the description and such. Our Discord server's been doing pretty good. We have a decent number of members. I think we're on like 50 or something like that.
Yeah, that's all right.
45. So
wow. Yeah, look at that.
A decent number. Just keeps growing. It's been semi-active lately. People randomly uploading stuff. People really like a food channel. We have a food channel where you can upload pictures of your food.
Yeah,
people seem to really love that. In fact, why don't I just upload something to that right now? Mid-recording. So
I can date when this was recorded.
It's fine.
No, I don't care. I don't think it matters.
So
it'll just be funny if this comes out like 2 weeks after the fact we recorded this.
Yeah, because we just recorded some Tears of the Kingdom. We ordered a pizza in the middle of it. Some very questionable looking pizza.
It looks fine from the outside, but
it's just bland, and they didn't really they didn't sauce it good. It was pretty lame.
That was one thing that we were talking about where it was just sad. No sauce. Oh yeah, get that flash on.
Yeah. Now the whole server will know about our terrible, terrible pizza. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. And you could do just the same thing. And we have memes channel, we have a gaming channel, art, We have voice chats that nobody uses. Probably partially because we're both too afraid to use them yet.
I just don't know what to say. I'm already the type of person that has I'm in like a bunch of Discord servers, but I'm not very active in any of them.
Yeah.
And it's mostly because I don't like oversharing, and I don't like just sharing in general. So it's like really weird for me to just be like, "Yo, this is a thing."
Yeah.
It's like, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Then we have a couple general channels, a suggestions channel.
Yeah.
So if at any moment you have like anything to suggest, if you put them in the suggestions channel, the Discord server, that will get to us pretty immediate.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more immediate than a YouTube comment, but we'll always look at the comments too.
Yeah, we'll try to scroll through those. But if you're like, man, I really want them to play Chrono Trigger from,
Yeah. So if you have like any ideas like that,
you got like a challenge idea of like a game,
or just some changes to the channel you'd like to see, or to the server, you can put it in the Discord server, and it has automatic reaction roles so that people can say yay or nay to it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be working here soon on a Q&A channel where you can suggest questions and stuff, and then probably regularly during the podcasts we will try and answer them best we can. Just read a few off.
Like a section of our podcast dedicated to Q&A.
So that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So head over there if you'd like to have an epic time.
Yeah.
And become a true gamer.
Yeah, become a gamer with us.
Over there also we have some emojis now too. We have a whole list of them. And we're constantly trying to work on adding more. My favorite is honestly the Markiplier one. It's got a little thing. We got a cool little pride one that looks pretty sick. The sleep one. Yeah, we have a lot. And I think they look really good. Mm-hmm. I'm really happy with how they turned out. Done by yours truly, Salem.
Yeah, that's me.
Shit. No, they turned out pretty good though. I'm pretty happy with that, and
Thank you.
people seem to be happy about it too. They react to a lot of our things using the emojis.
Yeah. That's good.
We should make a flames one where it's like flames in the eyes, because somebody just reacted with a fire emoji, so you could do that.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
So yeah, we'll try and add some more. They're pretty cool though.
I guess if you have any ideas for emojis too, I guess you could also put them in suggestions. If you're like, dude, why don't you have an Axtronautl shooting up a school emoji? I don't know why you don't have this. This is embarrassing on your behalf. Put it in our suggestions and we'll get to you on that.
Yeah, we'll look into it. You probably, since it's a lot more work to do, we might not do them all, but, we're going to look into them at least, and definitely it'll be on our radar.
We'll at least do the school shooting one.
Yeah, for sure. Come into a Discord server near you. And then also, on that note, we're working on possibly starting to set up some channel membership features soon.
Yes.
We probably won't release them super soon, but we're gonna try and work on it. And one thing you can do with memberships is you can add emojis. So we're gonna put all those there too.
Yep.
We probably won't. We might even just start it out sooner and then have it be maybe a $3 membership or something like that, because you can set tiers and stuff. Mm-hmm. So maybe we'll just have it be a cheap little membership. So if you'd like, you can pay a regular thing.
It's kind of a supporting thing.
And then the cool thing about that is then we can make YouTube videos so that they are for members only, and so that members of the channel can only, we'll be able to see certain videos or live streams or whatever that other people wouldn't be able to see. And we'll look into maybe making a series or something like that. We'll look into it. We'll definitely announce it when we create our membership stuff. So keep your eyes peeled for that. By the way, this sort of thing we'll also post in the Discord server. Just one final note about the Discord server is that we have an announcements channel.
Yes.
We post all of our stuff there about new updates on the channel.
When we're streaming and going live.
If we have a period of no uploads, or and
Celebrate milestones.
Celebrate milestones, notifying beforehand, before live streams, when they're going up. And stuff like that. So it'll be pretty epic. So if we do get like a membership thing, we will put that there, and you'll be the first to know. So check it out.
Sound effects.
Speaking of that, we were doing some live streams for a while, and those were pretty sick. Those were pretty fun to do. Cannot understate how much a live stream wears out a human.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we aren't like doing them super regularly. It's going to be a little bit spastic.
Yeah.
Possibly maybe later during this summer or later this year, we will try and do some more. We just need to have some good ideas for it. We were originally live streaming Tears of the Kingdom, and that was turning out okay. It meant that we could just sort of chill and like play the game how I wanted to, but it often meant that we didn't get a ton done in the game, and it makes it a lot harder to edit and such. So
we were trying to cut down on doing that stuff like that.
If we do live streams and maybe we start doing them regularly, we'll try and do other games. That's one thing I like about live streaming, is that you can kind of just play whatever, and like a lot of times people just watch it just to watch it.
Yeah, and then just kind of have this like noise in the background.
Because like for YouTube videos, a lot of people like to watch more like fundamentally interesting videos, where it's like an interesting idea. But like for live streams,
you can just kind of show off gameplay and stuff that you think is fun.
Yeah. There are some like cool live streams, like Doug live streams where it's chat involved stuff, but those aren't really like, the only thing. So if we start picking it up again, it might be cool to just do casual playthroughs of games,
Okay.
New game comes out and play it.
What if maybe we should do that. Just have like, like we have like interesting uploads, but then we also just have like casual uploads. We just call them like casual streams or let's plays or whatever. Yeah,
I've been really wanting to do some more just like casual playthrough stuff. I know it doesn't do as well on YouTube, but like there's something just so endearing about doing it. Our first big one we did was Earthbound. We tried doing, but for a multitude of reasons we canceled it and completely took it down. One of which is that like half the series was recorded in our shitty college dorm with like an unbelievable amount of reverb.
One microphone,
a crappy one that like was bought a couple years ago. It was like a $20 mic.
So one of us would always be quiet. The audio quality was not good.
Yeah, and then by trying to de-reverb it, because we were in a reverby room, it made it even worse sounding.
Yeah.
And then the content itself just wasn't like too interesting because we were still in that early phase where when you start out on YouTube, you don't always know what to say, and you feel a little bit more awkward. Whereas like once you even once we get to where we are now, we're a lot more engaged and like I don't feel skittish, I don't feel shy to the mic.
No.
So that's definitely something that's improved on us, but that's why we axed that series. We're thinking of maybe starting that one up again along with some other ones, but
especially Ocarina. I would really like to get back into that one.
Oh yeah,
we got pretty far in it, and we actually didn't even upload to the fullest of where we got.
Oh yeah, so for those you don't know, we had an Ocarina of Time series we started. It was one of our first ones.
Yeah.
You can look at on our channel, and we only uploaded 3 episodes to the channel. One where we beat the Great Daegu Tree, one where we just walked around, I guess, and then one where we beat the what was it, the Goron, whatever it is, the Dongo's Cavern. We beat that.
Yeah,
and that's the Hot Pocket of Time.
But we got to like Adult Link.
Yeah, we went to Jabu's Belly. We got the Master Sword.
We played tennis with Ganondorf.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we beat the Forest Temple.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were on our way to do the Fire Temple.
I think so. Yeah.
And I think we'd just gotten the Red Tunic when we stopped. We were about to. We found the Goron that has the same name as Link.
Oh yeah.
and he's like rolling around in there
Yeah.
all by himself.
Yeah.
We found him, and he's supposed to give you the thing, and that's where we ended it. So we just probably need to go in to edit those down and upload them.
Yeah.
That would be fun to continue, because I thoroughly enjoy that game, and I thought the series was turning out pretty good.
So I guess if you guys want to see more stuff like that, and you're interested in like seeing some old school fun games, comments, just be like,
Yeah, just like say what you want us to play.
Yeah.
We have the full Nintendo Switch online expansion pack stuff, so,
Yeah, so
we can go through and play SNES games, NES, and then of course N64 and stuff. I'm hoping to maybe... We're kind of a Zelda channel at the moment, so we'll probably try and play some other games, but like I still want to play like Majora's Mask and Minish Cap and stuff.
Yeah. But if you guys have any other suggestions that just aren't Zelda related, shoot them out there. And we'll see what we can do about it.
And I have this whole Steam library of stuff we can play. Of course, we want to eventually do like Ori and the Blind Forest, even Will of the Wisps, and then maybe like Hollow Knight if we can.
Be one that we could do on stream with Ori.
That's true, yeah.
I think that one might be streamable enough.
Yeah, we'll see. Once we can finally get streaming back to a good place. One thing that sucks is that with our old stream, the way we improvised being able to see the chat while playing is we had a big old TV set down. And I recently found out that the TV emits an unbelievable amount of heat. It's really old and potentially dangerous. So I got rid of that.
It was dangerous? Like,
Potentially.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, probably not a good thing that it was emitting so much heat. Like, I would literally leave it...
Could it cause a fire?
I don't know. Possibly. It's unpredictable.
Sitting on a cardboard box.
Possibly. I don't know. It's unpredictable. It's just, I know it's really old, and it's, like, I would leave it on while editing, and, like, the whole room would be like, man, this is really hot in here.
No wonder. Okay, so like, that's why it got so warm.
Hot during the streams? It's because we had a stupid TV.
Oh, shit. I didn't know it was I just thought it was the room.
Yeah. And it was nice to have to be able to see the chat, but yeah, kind of lame-o. So if we can get something like that, that'd be good. Kind of need to work on our setup eventually. It's probably going to be like another month and stuff. For reference, we have a tiny little room here in my house where we have our recordings. Yeah. Where I have my PC and everything. Mm-hmm. We're trying to turn it into a bit of a recording setup.
Yeah, a little studio.
If we bought some beautiful foam panels that make it a little bit less reverby, because this is a very reverby room, but
yeah,
there's still a little bit more. I need to like buy more command strips and set them up. I'm probably gonna buy some stronger ones too, because these ones they're kind of weak sauce, and so everything is just falling down. You can see like when I tried to put them up again, a lot of times they ended up either moving or whatever, and so there's like holes in between them. I think one potential thing is that, especially when the TV was in here, maybe the heat warped them. Oh. Because I know that, like, one thing is that when you get the panels, they recommend you leave them out for 24 hours for them to fully size up. And it was just for like temperature reasons, I believe, and moisture and stuff. And this room gets kind of warm, especially with my PC in here. Yeah. So I'm thinking that they, like, melded. Some of them have, like, turned corners. Which, it's okay. Like, if, you know, as long as it still does the job. And even if it doesn't, you know, I still have another, like, 30 more panels or something like that. And so
it's really just, you need something to hang them up in.
Yeah. I'll try and get some more. I'm going to start getting maybe double panels. Or double command strips on them or something.
Yeah, go from there.
So we can have them stick up better.
Yeah, because you just kind of have like some weak kind of Velcro.
Yeah. I might see if I can get the longer ones.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So it's more surface area.
I had like a few when I was in college that were like very, very sticky and thick command strips that were like Velcro and adhesive. Mm. And those ones can hold up like literally a picture frame.
Yeah, those picture frame ones are pretty good. I was thinking of maybe switching to the Velcro ones. I don't know. It's just a lot of work to do that. But maybe. I'll look into it. But essentially, I'm going to buy more, and we're going to deck it out a little bit better. It's going to be kind of nice. Hopefully, we'll get maybe a second monitor or something eventually.
That would be
something of the like.
yeah.
So we can see chat.
See if our recordings are still going and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure mic quality's been good.
See the donos that people do.
On the donos, yeah.
Which, by the way,
a lot of you have left, so thank
yeah,
you for that, by the way.
yeah, people have been insane. We've been getting a lot of donos on pretty much all our streams. I really appreciate it. Like our first one ever, we didn't think very much was going to happen.
Oh.
We were worried anybody was going to show up at all.
Yeah.
But I think we got like $20 in donos over it, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. We were just like, whoa. Because like we weren't expecting people to donate. We were just expecting to have like a fun little stream that we could like show people, and then eventually we'd post the VOD. And
yeah, and it was cool that we had like a lot of names too that were like
some
repeats.
People, yeah.
One of the big donators was Lamb Sauce. Shout out to Lamb Sauce. You're pretty cool. Yeah. They would just donate like every stream. Apparently, so much so that their bank account locked up their card or something like that.
Yeah.
So thank you, and thanks to everybody who's been coming to the streams and watching the content. We appreciate it. There was somebody too that popped in on our American Truck live stream with Griffin that just like, what was like $60 they just donated out of nowhere. It was like holy, and we never seen the name before. It wasn't a recurring.
They came out of nowhere and we're like, yeah, I got money, and then they just started like throwing it at us like we were strippers on a pole, and I was just like, holy shit, thank you.
What is wrong with you? Why do you like us so much? It's pretty crazy though.
Yeah.
I was still processing the edit. Okay.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Sorry, I saw the intermission screen with all the chats.
Yeah, we have all of our VODs up too. If you guys ever want to go check out what our streams are like, one of our best ones so far was the American Truck Simulator / Ultimate Chicken Horse one. Because we brought on a friend of ours named Griffin, and it was just a goofy time. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
We had some fun.
I think American Truck Simulator is such a good stream game.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, was it SCP-096, I think?
There we go, yeah.
Who just kept on, editing. I will fix your car. Or something like that. Yeah. Unbelievable.
They just kept super chatting like for every.
Yeah, $20, $10, $2.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you all for doing stuff like that. It's really crazy. But I never would have believed in a million years we would get
any donos,
any donos, so thank you. Honestly.
Insane. Yeah, literally, that one individual just like bought us a game.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, SCP whatever.
Yeah. Super cool of you.
Super cool person.
Super
SCP.
Cool. Yeah. Hey,
yeah, I see what I did there. So that was pretty cool. Hopefully, hopefully we can do some more streams. Mm-hmm. Again, if you have any ideas for streams, do suggest. Yeah. Thankfully we're able to like get games and stuff. So if you guys have any game suggestions, I've seen somebody's already suggested Street Fighter 6. We'll look into it. We're not really good at like any fighting game other than Smash, so
yeah. So, but we can try it out for like funsies if like.
Well, Smash would be a good one if we had like an open lobby.
Oh,
have viewers come in.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, we could do something like that.
I'm planning on getting a Switch OLED soon, so plug in the Ethernet. Yeah. That'd be good. Yeah, we got a ton of games. So many that we want to play, and so little time to do it, but live streams really help, because then you don't really have to edit them.
Sorry, when I was thinking of Smash, I remembered a little story about one tiny amiibo with a big dream, and how we trained her up to almost stardom, and that video has been lost to archives.
Oh yeah,
the 0% Samus.
Yeah, that was insane. So we used to have an old channel. We won't tell you what it was called, where it was at, or how to find it. But we did have an old channel, and that was with our friend Griffin.
Yeah.
We just had fun recording gaming videos. Definitely wasn't as good as this channel, to be honest, because
No,
the quality
yeah,
was terrible.
it was so bad. Our uploading was so inconsistent.
Partially because I was the one trying to figure out how to edit in the first place, and some reason I was editing on like Filmora Wondershare or something like that. It was horrible. Software would crash and we'd lose progress. But one of our last ones we tried to do there was a video where we train up as a Zero Suit Samus amiibo in Smash Bros. And we quickly figured out how the amiibos intentionally, when you get them to high levels, add unfair strength.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think it was something we knew before. We thought they were just like even to normal players.
Yeah.
But if you fuel them up with spirits and stuff, they have extra damage and stuff.
They can get crazy quick.
So we codenamed her 0% Samus because there'd be a lot of times where you try and battle her,
and she would get ahead.
Yeah.
She'd 0 to 1 stock.
Literally, not even just 3 stock, not even just 0%.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy. And that video is dead. never got to upload anywhere, and the recording is lost. Haven't been able to find it. Don't know which crazy subfolder must have it, or if any. Yeah. But it's been lost. I wonder if I look it up.
Yeah. But I was gonna say though.
0.
Wouldn't that be
if we did something like that?
Yeah, like do something like that for the channel, because then we can do the open lobby thing and have
have like a big amiibo.
Yeah.
A raid boss amiibo.
That'd be
cool.
And then just like spectate and like see if anybody can beat the amiibo.
That'd be fun.
Right?
Maybe you could buy a Kirby amiibo and train it up.
Oh shit, I could.
Make a cool Kirby amiibo.
I would.
I wonder if you can train it to do a suck and cuck.
I would.
That'd be really funny.
Train it to do something.
That would be really funny, and then just have that be the big raid boss everyone's got to beat. Yeah. That would be cool.
I need a Kirby amiibo first, though.
Yeah.
It's been my dream, though, ever since I found out that amiibos could even do that. I've always wanted amiibo ever since I found out. And they're relatively cheap.
Yeah, Kirby's one of the ones that are actually in stock.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap and accessible, only to like $20.
So yeah, the thing about amiibos, guys, if you don't know, some of them just like get randomly horrendously scalped and spike in price.
So you can range from like $20 to $100 amiibos.
Yeah, just looking through the Amazon listings, a good one was the Zelda and Loftwing one, which came out with Skyward Sword HD, and when it came out, immediately got scalped into oblivion. But they thankfully stocked it up pretty good, and since it's so recent, they just keep giving it more stock. So it's down back to normal $30. $30 is a pretty normal price tag, by the way. But then just scrolling down a list on Amazon, here's a Link's Awakening amiibo, $50. Yep, $50 Pit amiibo, but that's a Japan import. Yeah, they must be like discontinued or something.
$50 Young Link.
Yep, Cat Mario. Yeah, some of them like around 50. Wolf, $80. Shit. One that was big for a long time, and maybe still, is the Wolf Link amiibo. That one. Oh, they've gone down. Okay,
ooh, that's good.
They used to be like $90. That was insane. But apparently it's gone down, so that's pretty cool.
But apparently Wolf isn't. Jeez, that one's like $80.
And then a terrible one is apparently.
Was Ness also like?
Yeah, Ness was unbelievable.
Because I remember we wanted to get a Ness amiibo so that we could train it up.
$60. Insane.
It was really sad.
Ridley's $80. Oh my! Good thing I don't play Ridley. Yeah, that's bad.
75 for Ken. Dang.
Who cares about Ken?
I don't know. That's why I was surprised.
$80 for fucking Cheeto fingers. Cinnamoroar.
Yeah.
Cloud.
5 for a pack though, so I guess that doesn't sound like a terrible deal. It's like a pack of 3.
Yeah.
The retro collection.
I think another one that was the what was it? It was the Breath of the Wild amiibo pack where it came with 4. It's $90. I think that's still a little high. If I remember.
Not terrible though.
I remember I got my Samus and Emmy set for like $20 at GameStop, I think.
Wow,
It's like
Nice,
20 or
okay.
30. Pretty cheap.
Nice.
So it shouldn't have cost this much for a 4-pack, but whatever.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah. Anyhow, it's just crazy. But we would like to get some more if we could, and try and do some Smash stuff. 'Cause we've played a lot of Smash Bros. Been around since the Brawl days.
yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, we used to like play Smash Bros. Brawl like crazy.
I don't even have we told the stories of us just like
We haven't, no.
oh
Or
wow.
like I think initially it happened where I was going to some mall in a city nearby, and I was looking through GameStop like I would, middle schooler kid, just looking at it. I had no money at all, and then I saw it was just the cover art for Smash Brothers Brawl in one of the Wii section. I was like, man, that looks really cool. And I looked into it some more. I was like, man, that's sick. And then I came back again later for $40 and bought it. And then we just like started playing it all the time. Where I introduced Salem to it, and we were like, "Oh, this is how you play it. These are items. These are different characters. We were just like figuring it out together. We would just like have big sessions, especially during the summers between school,
Oh yeah.
where we would play Mario Kart Wii and Smash Brothers Brawl like all day, like from the earliest part of the day to the end.
The smash and cart.
The smash and cart, yeah. And we would get like a big case of soda.
Yep.
Just chug it down.
All fucking down. Demolished a 12-pack in a day easily.
And once we had a lot more disposable income, also would get like pizza too all the time. It was crazy. Those were the good days though. Those were awesome.
But I remember when we heard, because we didn't jump to Smash 4 because we didn't get a Wii U. We had just a standard Wii.
Yeah.
When we heard about Smash Ultimate, a fire was lit again.
Oh yeah, because we like kept playing it until Smash Ultimate came out. It was literally that December when it came out. We were like, holy shit, this is insane. Like we watched it come out, and as soon as the game came out, we were like, oh, well, just get it. So that's when we both saved up money and equally purchased a Nintendo Switch and Smash Bros.
It's probably like easily
Ultimate.
the most hyped game.
Yeah, it was awesome. And like having that first time experience with a Switch too was cool.
Oh yeah, because we split it half and half. We bought
It was like awesome. And it came in that January, and I remember like I specifically remember a time where it was like, oh, it's having some shipping problems, and I was like, no, 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 and it was like delayed like a week, and then it came in all of a sudden, and it was like, holy shit, and then I was like, yo, we gotta hang out. I got a big box. And then we opened it up, and that was awesome. I remember after seeing all the stupid Nintendo Switch trailers and stuff, and like seeing meme shit posts and stuff about it, actually getting the console and putting on the controller and hearing the click sound was like, oh, I didn't know it did that, because I had no idea it never did that. I just only heard it in the trailers.
Yeah.
So that was fun. Yeah, those were the days. And then we just play Smash Bros. All the time. Very quickly grinded out all characters, and it was crazy.
Yeah, that's right. We unlocked everybody.
Oh,
wow.
Can we like just spam through it?
Yeah.
I think we used like the crazy method where you can like close the game and it'll let you do another one. Something like that.
Or some, yeah.
Yeah, we played a ton of it. I think we got like, at the moment, it doesn't seem like that much in the grand scheme of things. No, I think it's like 300 hours, which was like a lot for us, because it's hard to hang out all the time anymore. But like, that seems like a lot for us.
Yeah.
Even though those people are like, oh, I played Smash Bros for 1,000 hours. That's not that much. But that's a lot for us. So it's still a special game to us.
It's mostly just about getting together.
Yeah, just being able to actually do that.
Because when you're on your own, you can grind like hours and hours.
Oh yeah,
easily.
You just get home from school or from work or whatever, and then get 8 hours in. But it's like so hard, especially being like the most introverted humans on the planet, and being able to spend time together. Just like that's one hard thing about recording too. Is like you get in like 6 hours recording, like I just want to go home and like lay in bed. And that's just kind of a natural part of being an introvert. But anyhow, it definitely made getting together and stuff pretty hard. So 300 hours is impressive for us. So it's a special game in our hearts because
it is.
We had big moments in that, and learning new characters, It
was really fun, and especially going from Brawl
to
Ultimate.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, the difference was immaculate. It was
just seeing the high quality models, the
textures and the renderings of like maps. I was like, holy shit, this is pretty.
You know.
This is, absolutely gorgeous of a game, and then the controls felt smooth.
The controls in Ultimate are like the best controls in any game I've ever played. They were second to none. So unbelievably smooth and ironed out, where every move you do feels great. When you make a connection and you hit somebody, it just feels right.
It's got a good punch to it that makes you feel
like it's awesome when a game does that.
That's going into like a special effects and like controller rumble and sound effects that they use to just like make...
And timing too, like the timing on it and the animation. It's just so much, like everything.
The
perfect.
Change and balancing of movesets, like it was quite possibly one of the more perfect games that I've ever played.
Yeah, and the consistent updates to try and balance things out, and then the addition of all the DLC characters, which we all have now. Yeah, it's crazy. I remember we tried to play Brawl one time like a few months ago, and it was just horrible.
Yeah, no, it was...
Like tripping and the low quality and just the stupid moves and stuff. I don't know how there's still a competitive scene for that game.
I don't either. It's impressive.
Like, I can understand Melee, but Brawl? I could see it. I remember like when we first played it and like hearing about competitive Smash and be like, why doesn't anybody want to play Brawl? But now I see it. Nobody wants to like trip while they're trying to do a cool combo or, you know, have to deal with the stupid moves and the awkward feeling to it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty crazy. Maybe we do a stream where we try and play Brawl legitimately.
We'll see.
Playing Brawl like 15 years later, how far along it is. That'd be crazy.
That'd be a good video title. I can see that.
We definitely want to do a bunch of Ultimate playing and stuff too. I really want to play Mario Kart Wii on the channel.
That would be fun.
Because like,
I would actually enjoy doing it.
I enjoy the new Mario Kart, and I think it is the definitive Mario Kart. But Mario Kart Wii is still really fun. I mean, as a person who grew up on the Wii, it's kind of special to me. But I think it's just so good.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we'll dust off the little Wii because we still got it here. It's still here.
Well, actually, don't tell Nintendo this, but I don't have any of my games anymore because my siblings took them because they have the Wiis. So we're just gonna have to play it on the computer.
Legally.
Legally, yeah.
That's all.
Since because you know the game's like 15 years old, so you can't really buy it on Amazon anymore, and
but we managed to find it and we bought it.
Yeah, we did, and plus playing it on the computer is better because then you could play with a controller instead of a Wii stick. And swing a stick around a turn.
Yeah, that's fine. Everything's good. Why are you questioning this?
Don't tell Nintendo.
Please. Our channel's on stilts right now. Do you know Nintendo is a fucking wrecking ball? You can't.
I gotta close the door and make sure they don't hear me. So just guys, keep it a secret that we're gonna emulate Mario Kart Wii.
It's just a small little thing. No one will even notice. No one will notice. Right?
But so yeah, we're gonna try and play Mario Kart Wii and emulate it on our PC. So hope you guys will enjoy that. Wait, what the fuck was that?
Wait, it was someone knocking? Do you want to answer it?
Hello? Oh my god, no. please?
Hey.
We won't do it. We were just joking.
It was a joke. Like, remember from the last podcast, it's a joke.
So all we do is joke. You know, we're jokesters. We're just...
we don't have to use that. You don't...